But as Dhumralochana, with his troops, they just begin to approach Devi, she just says a simple syllable, hum, and destroys the whole army. Whole army is reduced to ashes, just like that. So then the whole drama begins when Shumbha and Nishumbha hear of that story. They're enraged, and they do not just gather their own demon army, but they are also invoking 8 different demon clans from different areas to support them in battle, which is very symbolic because many acharyas actually see those 8 demon clans as representing our 8 negative qualities of our mind. 6 of them are the Shadripus themselves, the Kama, Krodha, Lobha, etc. And then there are 2 more as well added to that. But number 8 becomes very significant because what happens then, during the battle itself, as those various different demon clans approach Devi, approach the goddess, she also actually manifests out of herself emerge 8 forms, who are known as 8 yoginis, and they are actually Shaktis of different devas. There's Brahmi, who is the Shakti of Brahma, Maheshwari, who is the Shakti of Shiva, Vaishnavi, who is the Shakti of Lord Vishnu, etc., etc. And these 8 goddesses are very, very commonly associated in Tantric scriptures with those 8 qualities that we need to overcome in our minds. Brahmi helps us to overcome desire or kama. Maheshwari helps us to overcome krodha or anger. Then there is Kaumari, who helps us to overcome lobha or greed. There's Vaishnavi, who helps us to overcome moha or attachment, delusion. Varahi, the Shakti of Varaha, who helps us to overcome mada or pride. Indrani or Indri, who helps us to overcome the quality of Matsarya or envy. And then there are 2 more goddesses. There's also Shivaduti herself in Devi Mahatmya, and there is Narasimhi. And they help us to overcome 2 remaining qualities, which are firstly Pashunya, which is sometimes interpreted just as the quality of gossip, but sometimes it's also being seen as a quality that really makes us like Pashu, literally, like an animal, so just animalistic qualities within us, the lower qualities. And the final, or the 8th one, is actually the quality of Punya, just attachments to good deeds, which is also actually, some form of vice of the mind itself. So these 8 goddesses, or these 8 yoginis, they fight fiercely in battle. And of course, eventually, they defeat completely all the entire army. And then when the entire army is defeated, then these 2 demons, Shumbha and Nishumbha, they're kind of trying, to mock Devi, like, oh, Devi, you fight, with so much help, fight on your own. And of course, in this moment, Devi is saying, who is really standing here? It's just me alone doing everything. And she reabsorbs all those 8 goddesses back into her. And firstly, she kills Nishumbha, and finally, she kills Shumbha. But even that in itself, it's similarly like with the previous battles. It's not something that happens very quickly, very swiftly. There is quite a bit of duel into that, quite a bit of effort that needs to be taken. And finally, both demons, Shumbha and Nishumbha, the ahamkara, or attachment to I inside of us, and the mamakara, the attachment to what is mine, possessiveness within us, get defeated.